Hello, group. Welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, Christian McBride. Without further, big band. I gotta say that part. Big band, without further ado, Volume 1. This is Action Rock Corner. I only do big band on special occasions. And you're here because I told you Sting is on this record. And Sting is indeed on the first track of this record. Also, Jeffrey Osborne. For you rhythm and blues, funk, disco, whatever Jeffrey Osborne is considered to be. And Sting redoes one of his songs, and Jeffrey Osborne redoes Back in Love Again, which he sang in the band L.T.D. back in the 70s. Murder by Numbers is a song that Sting does. Andy Summers, the guitar player from the Police, just left behind the drummer. Sorry. Not quite a Police reunion. And they do their song Murder by Numbers from the Synchronicity album. So that's how the album starts. Very much big band. Yeah, there's horns and jazz added to this, but it still is fairly faithful to the original songs as far as I can tell. I never heard the original Back in Love Again. Murder by Numbers I've heard before, but not by the Police. I'm not a big Police fan. I know Murder by Numbers by Sting from this record, Frank Zappa, Broadway the Hard Way. Frank Zappa meets Mr. Sting in the hotel lobby. Hey, Mr. Sting, you'd like to perform with us tonight? And so Zappa learns Murder by Numbers. Sting comes out, tells a little spiel about how the Reverend Jimmy Swaggart accused the song Murder by Numbers as being written by Satan. And of course, Sting corrects the record and says, I wrote the Police song. I censored him. And then he sings the song quite well. And this is where I know Murder by Numbers is from this album. I never owned Synchronicity in my life. And I'm proud of it. But I'm sure it's a nice record for what it is. My one friend from college and high school had it. I remember him having it. So that's only, we got another 6 tracks. 8 songs, 37 minutes. You get jazz standards. Jazz standards are cool. Especially if you don't know, if you're not bored by them, because you don't know your jazz, there you go. Old Folks. Old Folks has been done by Miles Davis, Bing Crosby, Fats Waller, Betty Goodman. Standard. Here, it's done, it's sung by a 25-year-old. Her parents weren't born yet. This jazz standard was the first few versions of this standard was recorded. Bless her heart, bless her parents' heart. bless her grandparents' heart. Samara Joy is the young lady. Very nice version. That's followed by another jazz standard, Moaning. Best known by Sarah Vaughan, Art Blakely and the Jazz Messengers. It's sung by Jose James, who is a jazz hip-hop singer. He blends the two, jazz and hip-hop. He's a kid of 47 years old. Good for you. In other words, your age. Maybe. Then a Cole Porter song, another standard, by the 36-year-old French-American jazz singer Cecile McLaurin Salvant. Excuse me if I slightly was off. Oh, happy birthday to Cecile. Just celebrated her 36th birthday recently, a week or two back. And all of those are tasty. This is not, it's mellow, but with enough edge to keep your attention. You know, it's not easy listening. Oh, that's a whole other category. Yeah, our parents listened to easy listening. Yeah. Music, we also used to call it. And no, this is not easy listening. It's mellow. I'm listening to this I'm giving you this on a Sunday. I listened to this the prior Sunday. Nice, pleasant Sunday afternoon here in Cleveland, Ohio, in America. I tried listening to some rowdy stuff. I'm still going to try to listen to some rowdy stuff. They didn't click. This did. You know, I gave up and went, okay, I'm going to try something different. And this clicked. It's not swing big band music. Not quite. But it is jazz. And it has edge. So there's edge to, even if it's a mellow song, there's edge to it to hook you. All right. And so it's good stuff. Did mention the song that Cecile sings all through the night. Cole Porter. Then you get back into my childhood. Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? Written by Carole King, originally recorded by the Shirelles in the mid-60s about, and sung here by Dianne Reeves. You know, back to a senior stateswoman of jazz vocalists. Now, not going to mention her age. Our age. Leave it at that. And does a great job. I mean, this is an oldie modie. Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? You could easily be dull as hell singing this song. Not Dianne. She gets you. Even as oldie modie, Dianne makes it fresh. And of course, and Christian in the band. Very fresh, while being faithful. And then, back to youngsters. I didn't get her age. You know, Samurai Joy was 25 years old. Or is 25 years old. Antoinette Henry. It's implied she might be in her 20s. And she's basically the singer for Christian McBride. And Christian has produced a solo record for Antoinette Henry. She sings the Sinatra standard, "Come Rain or Come Shine." That's why there's a couple Sinatra hiding back behind me. Good performance by her. And we wrap this up with an instrumental. The original instrumental written by Christian McBride and Opus 49, the Cold Chicken Suite, third movement. Okay, he got commissioned to do something and he's going to make a few more bucks on it. Good for you. Nice number. And that's your record. Some of you know Christian because he's the host on NPR in America, National Public Radio in America, of Jazz Night in America. He's the host. And 9-time Grammy winner, Christian is. And some other Grammys around this, people hanging out in this record here. Very tasty. But you have to be in the mood for jazz. Jazz standards. It's not rocking. It doesn't swing that much. Okay? But it does hook you. There's hooks in here. Gives you edge. It has good edge. Not bland. So, that's how I spent my Sunday afternoon on Labor Day weekend. With this fine record. Going to try to find this evening something edgier for the regular time slot for Action Rock Corner on Sunday. But I'll give you this for a bonus. Because what's Sting doing on this? Let's find out. I found out. Tasty number. And of course, I always recommend Zappa, Broadway the Hard Way. Sting on one number, singing that song, but here, 40 years ago. Good for everybody. Like this video? Bless your heart. We're not a big band station. And we're not a police sting station either. This might be the last of Sting. Big band, I may, but Sting, we'll see. Hope Sting has a long life for this tantric sex and whatever else he's doing. He may well outlive me. And bless his heart. But if you like this video and you like your rock and roll, and you're curious about what rock and roll is being released, real rock and roll, action rock, rockabilly, garage rock, come back here. This is your station. You just don't know it yet. Come here. Give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel. Excuse me. Ring the notification bell. And listen to Christian McBride, big band, without further ado. And come back without much more ado back here and leave a comment. What you think? You think it's too mellow for you? Doesn't have a hooks? Doesn't have the edge I said it does? Tell us. And for the latest in action rock, garage rock, punk, I do a lot of punk nowadays. And classic and legacy bands, maybe not the Police, but hey, maybe when I'm bored and trying to find something, I'll give it a shot. If there's something new collection or something by the Police or archival thing, I'll give it a shot. If I like it, I'll review it. I'm easy that way. And you can be assured, if I review it, I like it. I don't like it, I'm not giving any publicity. Because it's true what they say. Any publicity is good publicity, as long as you spell your name right. It's true. I have life experience with that adage. From being media and being something else. So, thank you for watching. And remember, fresh music is as important as fresh food. If you're going to listen to jazz standards, listen to new editions of jazz standards. Get a fresh take. It's good for you. Keeps your mind regular, like fresh fruit and vegetables keep the rest of the body regular. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.